Pineapple haircut. The Rock and Triple H shoot the fair one. I'm talking about the first era of his career. He was so near being a has-been. He was a babyface with no action. Okay, now we got to transition to the next era of The Rock's career.
And you got to talk about Nation of Domination. He was so blazing because all the blacks and the Asians were feeling unfazed, and we were putting our fists in the sky. Even white guys, they was feeling the pride. Nation of Domination. But what about the next phase of his career?
It's like, yeah,
the corporate champion.
Oh, damn!
Now throw it back on and tell him the corporate champion.
All right, go with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard part one.
You heard part one, you know, the Rocky Maivia, the Nation of Domination.
Right.
Now you got to hear about the corporate champion.
That's right.
He was Vince McMahon's hand-picked champion. Coming out of the Deadly Game Tournament, Survivor Series 1998.
Corporate champ. Yeah, he was the corporate champ. Vince Russo booked it. They tried to say, man, that shit is some camp. But no, it was entertaining. The Attitude Era was entertaining. It was so strange to see people hate.
But now we got to hear about when he was the People's Champ. So when Austin's neck got broken, he became the People's Champ. And everybody said, he's my champ, the People's Champ. He put his arm in the air, he raised his eyebrow. And everybody said, man, that Rock is so wild. His promo skills are the top notch. But when Austin comes back, is he going to be in the top spot? So now we got to hear about when Austin came back.
Austin came back from his, I think he got ran over and he flew over the top of the car. But anyway, they both stars, they both faces, but we have to have this match. So we don't really care about the stations that they reside in. It's WrestleMania 17. Hi, friends, we're going to the Texas show.
Yeah, I know. That's right. It's Texas, and Austin turned heel. That was the whole deal. The Rock lost the match. And then they said, stop the steal. Stop the steal. Because we love The Rock. But what happened when he came back and he became Hollywood Rock?
Oh,
you got to hear it. You got to run it back.
Oh, you skipped the era. He went to Hollywood.
You heard part one.
You heard part one.
Oh, he drops the title to Brock Lesnar.
Well, yeah, he came back. He had to choose between WWF or WCW. And he came back home. Yeah, The Rock's home. Okay? And you know what's going on? We had a whole bunch of matches. Booker T, Vengeance. It was a match with 3. Triple threat. One of the best ones of all time. But
that's right.
The fans started to turn. They said, I'm out of time.
That was at SummerSlam 02. And Brock Lesnar put the F5 on you.
He put it on me. I said, I got to flee back to Hollywood. I'm a big star. They tried to boo me after the match went off. I came back and I had a big-ass tattoo. Mel wasn't happy because he don't like when things change. But I said, it's okay. I'm The Rock. I'm your friend. Remember me from back in the day? He said no because he couldn't watch. Because he ain't turning him assignments to Mr. Fry moved. He got grounded. It didn't matter because I had a goatee. And he ain't like that anyway. He had a whole bunch of frowns on his face. And then I came back to host WrestleMania. But by that time, my heyday was dead. And what we've been experiencing ever since then is an era that should have never lived. This nigga got way too swole on them steroids, pissing in them cans and jars and jugs. Man, I used to be in love with The Rock. I used to want to kiss him on the top of his bald head. But now I feel like I have to do it again because of Triple H, the industry's all dead. It's dying. It's a corpse. We need the people's champ. We need the global boss. The global boss?
The global boss. Throw that beat back on because we got to tell him.
The global boss.
We got to tell him about the 2 back-to-back Cena matches and then the final boss era.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard part one. Now part 2. Are you ready?
There's a bunch of part ones because like WWE, it's a new era every 5 seconds.
It's always a new era when we start the beat over.
Yeah.
It's a new era right now. And we're talking Mania 27, The Miz versus John Cena. Miz versus Cena was something to see. Not really, but at the end, we got what we all wanted to be. Rock versus John Cena set up for WrestleMania 28, not 23. So then a year later, we got Rock versus Cena. It was a classic. Cena got his ass whooped, and The Rock went into the back, and they all gave him pats on the back, and they said, that was so good, let's do it again. So at 29, they did it again, and it wasn't as good because The Rock lost. But it was something that happened because he's the boss. And The Rock says, what does The Rock say?
The Rock says, I know what The Rock says. The Rock says, Fruity Pebbles. He writes things on his hand because he forgot how to be the man. And that stupid beef-eating punk from Chicago gave him a whole bunch of flack for that. It doesn't matter because he got CM Punk back for that. He won the championship. He buried that little fucking mark.
Yep.
That's right.
And then we got Rock versus Roman announced for Mania 40. It doesn't matter because, oh lordy, this is the match we've all been waiting for. Oh wait, here's the Cody Crybabies here to steal from Dwayne. And now everything got fucked. But guess what? The genius thrives again. He rides again. The final boss has been born and rides again. Okay?
He rides again. Did you call him the genius?
Yeah.
It's a rough timeline, folks. All right,
that's what happened.
It's a rough timeline. It's more or less what happened.
We're in the final boss era now, which is one of the best eras we've seen
thus far. He's the biggest boss that we've seen thus far.
Yeah, and he's the reason that we're all elite juggalos.
That's right. So